What was my favorite course reading in this mini-mester? Well, my favorite course reading was Beowulf. Now, why is that? Well, for example, some of the works we read by Shakespeare tend to be more about love and his romantic comedies, and I've never found much interest in those. I find them very hard to read, very hard to follow, and not as entertaining to me. The stories are usually very long and very slow and drawn out, and it puts me to sleep, to be honest. Where Beowulf is about a loyal warrior who fights monsters, which is always a very entertaining thing. Beowulf is a brave warrior who sees it as his duty to destroy evil, to protect his people. I've always found Beowulf very entertaining and leaving me on the edge of my seat every time I read it. The story of a man single-handedly defeating very powerful forces of evil keeps me engaged in the story. I'm able to create a better picture in my mind of what is happening, and often hear an epic soundtrack in my head as I read the poem. I also particularly enjoy Beowulf for its ending. The once victorious warrior attempts to slay the dragon by himself, but is severely overpowered and mortally wounded. The poet is teaching a lesson of pride, and how pride, it can be lethal. Being too proud was Beowulf's fate. I also enjoy how the poet ends the story. The dragon is slain, but Beowulf, the king, is dead. Wiglaf must be as heroic as Beowulf, because the Swedes are preparing to invade. The reader is left to assume the ending for themselves. Was Beowulf's greatness useless? What is the fate of the Geat people? Only we can assume the outcome of the story. And that is what makes Beowulf a timeless tale for me to read and study. Thank you.